Hey guys, and welcome back to me when playing Cities Skylines, today in my city of Springvalley. Today I'm back to get one last thing finished here in the eastern part of my downtown center, which is that area that I already got started with during the last episode. So I included a couple of new residential zones here, and I laid out my arterial roads through that district as well. So today I want to focus on building the housing and everything else that's intended to be there in this little area of my downtown area of the city, or part of the city. So there are a couple of challenges that I wanted to tell you about. I want to make sure that this kind of arterial road isn't broken up in too many different parts at all, if possible. And I also want to break up the existing city pattern by quite a bit, just to make sure that I introduce something fresh and new here, instead of working based on the old grid that I had before. So I'm starting to more or less randomly lay out new roads through that downtown area. And I think we even want to keep this stretch of the road intact as much as possible. I do not want to have another intersection here somewhere. So I just want to make sure that I'm following the existing layout as much as I can, or as best as I can. Because too many intersections on arterial roads are never good, or won't be good in the long run. So I'm trying out something new and hopefully a bit more refreshing today here, because I want to keep things different a little bit. So I'll be back for you in a second. I'll finish laying out my road network here within the next couple of minutes. So that's a quite unusual road network for me, actually, and now I'm obviously laying down all my water lines here to get all important city services like water supplies and everything to that new downtown area. So again, I speed things up for you so that you don't have to wait too long for me being finished with laying down the pipelines here. So I think that should pretty much cover everything now. And now the question is, how am I setting things up? Because the road layout definitely looks like more residential here, but I have the least demand actually in residential areas. So I'm kind of wondering whether I shouldn't start with laying out some more office spaces here, just to reduce the industrial demand and also support the other parts of my city here with more office opportunities and also some high density commercial zones, I believe. I'm not yet sure what I'm doing about this thing here, so maybe it's not a good idea to put down some commercials here. At least not there. Then I want to have one commercial center here in the middle, and I also want to make sure that those are surrounded by office areas, because obviously they can reduce the noise level of commercial zones for my residential areas that should follow later, or that I'm planning to include later here. So I just want to give it a try and see whether the noise reduction or the shielding of the commercial areas are actually enough for my citizens. Otherwise, if they are complaining too much about a high noise level in one of these areas, I will definitely remove the commercial centers again, because that doesn't really help me setting those up and then later on realizing that there is not nobody moving in or everybody keeps complaining. And I also want to make sure that I leave some space for city services like hospitals, schools, and things like that. So that's going to be another thing I have to keep in mind, just to make sure. None here. And I'll let the game run in the meantime as well, because I want to make sure that there is enough power supplies in case some offices decide to open up their business here right in the center, because they won't have power at the moment. And I kind of want to keep it mixed if possible. So there will be a park. I think I want to have another park here probably. Or maybe I could delete that bit of road here and make that a park area. And I'm increasing the game speed now just a little bit to see how things are moving along. So now I already start thinking about schools and such, and hospitals and whatnot. I want to make sure that that's fine. Then also one police station here, one fire department. Going for one of the bigger ones here. That should pretty much cover the whole area. And then I also have to make sure that I have enough schools and that part of the city as well, just to make sure that I'm supporting my citizens with getting enough education, because education sometimes is important, at least within Cities Skylines, to help people reach a certain level of education to be able to work in one of those offices. That single high school should be enough. Maybe there another one. And I also want to have at least one public library somewhere. Maybe right here in the middle. Okay, there we already have some problems here with traffic. So let me check and see the settings of this crossing here. So you can go. Then let me share those traffic signs. Let me check them. Okay, they should go ahead. This will take some time now. for sure to clean itself up. So you should go. Then we have traffic lights, which is a problem. At least for now, it's kind of a problem because it doesn't support like any quick traffic flow, easy traffic flow here. Ooh, that was easy. That was kind of easy. The way it built up here. So here's some commercials, some more office zones, and I want to take care of the little post offices here, so I'm including one there. I should have enough schools. What else was I missing? So the doctors are fine. Maybe a new what was it? Crematorium here. Yeah, people are always happy to have those nearby. Another one there. I have enough money to spare at that point in time, so that's not a big issue. Oh, community pool would be nice to have. Oh, that's nice here. So that's good to have. And now you can see as like this district is building up so fast, so quickly, that I'm almost a bit surprised about how fast it actually goes. Yeah, and citizens are coming to town as planned. It's not going as fast as I would love it to be, but it's better than having just a small amount of growth. 211 a week. So are they supported by enough offices? I'm wondering. There are a lot of offices in there. So this would be attractive here as well. And I should leave. Nah, I forgot about leaving that empty for another park. But I want to include a couple of parks here. So one playground. Here goes another one. Maybe some dog park over there. So except for that area, it looks pretty good. So I'm including another dog park here, knowing that, and I'm expanding this park area here now. Yeah, I'm expanding that one. Just to make sure that I'm not forgetting about this. So then let me include one exit here. Here another, or entry. Sorry. Just another entry there. Side gate. That would be nice here. And there. Now connecting those paths together. So one goes out there. Another one should go out there. And then I'm following that river shoreline as much as I can. Yep. And I'll connect up to this part right away, so that's all connected. And now I'm planting a few more trees here. Well, let me first make sure that we have our typical amenities here. One park cafe, restroom, another restroom, one more restroom here, and then we need some more trees. Oh, and I want to make sure that I'm upgrading. Was it here? Yeah, probably. I'm upgrading all my paths here with those trees that I used already in the other park, just to get more consistency here. And then I'm painting a few more trees into the landscape. So that does look nice. And I don't want to see any traffic lights here. Most likely I will have one. Yeah, of course I do. And I want to make sure that they can always go. It's already planning ahead for the near future. Are again some traffic lights, so I'll have to remove those as well. Those traffic lights should be gone. Those should be gone. Yeah, that does look good. That crossing here could have, well, it doesn't have traffic lights, but I'm gonna solve all the other issues here as well. So they just can go, they shouldn't slow down, but just go ahead as much as they can, or as fast as they can. So that traffic shouldn't pile up here. Yeah, that's looking kind of good. At least for me, like a solution like this, letting everybody move into the crossing, removing any traffic lights, and making sure that they all have giveaway signs. This is most of the times, at least so far, the easiest solution for me to get rid of a huge traffic problem. So far it worked pretty well. So I gained about 3,000 citizens so far. It's nice. I'm including a couple of new high density residential zones here, and maybe a small commercial here. That should become another office. And here I'm deciding to go for more residential zones because I definitely need those later in the game. That's a completely different looking district so far in my city compared to all the other ones. But I think it's almost looks like a little downtown area. And it's actually nice to see. So I do have education. Just wondering whether I'm missing something here. Yeah, maybe another fire tower here. One fire tower over there. There is already one. I've got police. I don't have public transport yet. Do have some parks in there. So what else am I missing? Postal services. It's all covered except for the university, which is so strange for me to not have postal services at the university. Well, it is what it is. I can't change it. So let me include one here. Maybe that covers up for that here. Okay, countryside is supported. That's supported as well. And everybody has water. Oh, I want to make sure that I include a sauna here, maybe. One of those Japanese style saunas. I know I'm not playing in a winter scenario, but still I think it can be helpful for people to have that at least. as an availability. Oh, that's bad housing. All uneducated. Well, I think it takes them some time to be educated, hopefully. Yeah, these should be all new citizens, so most likely that's the reason why those houses look the way they are at the moment. So I have the completely wrong type of citizens here in my town. One is educated. Okay, it gets a little bit better over time. So hopefully, yeah, that changes over time, hopefully. We'll check and see. That should already be. Just curious to see it as soon as it's finished. Yeah. Does that look better now? Yeah, kind of. It looks a bit better than before. Amazing. So I'm adding in or pre-planning a park area here. Because again, I want to make sure here that this park kind of extends up to here. And then I want to make sure that I have a park area in that part of town as well. Yeah, so I'm expanding Spruce Meadows here as a sound barrier to my highway. Yeah, and whatever happens to this like arterial road here, I will have to wait and see. That could be probably another park area for people to make a smooth transition. I'm just setting that up roughly as best as I can right now, just to make sure that I'm not forgetting about it. Yeah, and Butler Park already extended. And for Spruce Meadows, I just want to make sure that I'm laying down the highway noise barrier. So that looks like a nice entrance to the city, I feel. I believe it does look really nice. And then the last thing I'm going to do in this episode is there are two things I want to do. So first, laying out the main gate here, then another side gate here, another one there, another one probably over here, another one over there. So that should be fine. Then I want to make sure that I'm connecting those. Again, connecting this, connecting that, and that looks nice. That does look okay-ish too. Okay, that's already connected, so that's fine. Then I need my typical amenities here. Park cafe. I want to have two of those. I also want to have restrooms next to each entrance, just to make sure that everybody's covered. One info booth next to the main entrance here, and a couple of gazebos, of course, just to keep the place nice and beautiful for everyone. And I also want to have, if possible, some gazebos here. Yeah. That does look nice and fine. There was one thing, and thank you, Ray, again for your valuable input here. There was one thing I was missing, and I'm just searching where it occurred. I think it was over here. Like in the last, or one of my last episodes, I included those crossings here for pedestrians. But what I didn't do is I haven't moved them. I tried to expand this area, but I just didn't consider using the Move It mod to have a more beautiful entrance to the park here, and the same thing here. So I just wanted to fix that so that it looks more reasonable to have an entrance there. I think here it's all good already. That's fine. Yeah, that does look okay-ish. So now I'm letting the game run for a bit longer to see whether people are using this park area. Will they use it? Yeah, there's one person, another two. Yeah, there are many more coming in, so that's nice to see, nice to have. And that thing keeps growing and growing. So that's beautiful. Perfect. And I just want to move those guys a little bit further in. That's not a good placement here. Fine. Wasn't that over there? Yeah, I think it was over there, but I'll move that later at some point in time. So yeah, I think that's about it for now. That was a really, at least for me personally, it was quite a quick build of this area, but I like the looks of it. And the fact that it has some dead-end roads and turnarounds that are maybe less usual than you would see it in the other part of my town. So this is the most organic one, I would say, so far that I've built. And I actually like it, and maybe I'm going to continue filling up the rest of this downtown area at a later stage with a more natural, more organic approach here. So I absolutely like it. So let me just check one more thing regarding the academic works. Autumn College, please, can I? Oh, I don't want to use the movie mod, sorry. That was the problem. 10:04, not enough students. Campus attractiveness is good. Yeah, 1, 2. Hospitality. Let's do something for hospitality. That's fine. Yeah, so for now, I'd like to close this episode here. I would like to thank you very much for joining me again today here on my City Builders channel on YouTube. In case you haven't followed me yet, or haven't left me a like, or haven't left me a comment yet, please consider doing that. I'm more than happy to give you an answer, help you out in case you need any kind of additional information regarding my builds, regarding the mods that I'm using. I'm not using an extensive list of mods actually. To be honest, it's just a few that help me making this game a bit more playable and a little bit more flexible when it comes to moving things and to get more individualization here into the city, which is, at least for me, always a nice thing to see. So I would like to thank you again for joining me, and have a good one. And I hope to see you soon back again. Thanks again. Bye bye, and have a good one. And turnarounds that are maybe less usual than you would see it in the other part of my town. So this is the most organic one, I would say, so far that I've built. And I actually like it, and maybe I'm going to continue filling up the rest of this downtown area at a later stage with a more natural, more organic approach here. So I absolutely like it. So let me just check one more thing regarding the academic works. Autumn College, please, can I? Oh, I don't want to use the movie mod, sorry. That was the problem. 10:04, not enough students. Campus attractiveness is good. 1, 2. Hospitality. Let's do something for hospitality. That's fine. So for now, I'd like to close this episode here. I would like to thank you very much for joining me again today here on my City Builders channel on YouTube. In case you haven't followed me yet, or haven't left me a like, or haven't left me a comment yet, please consider doing that. I'm more than happy to give you an answer, help you out in case you need any kind of additional information regarding my builds, regarding the mods that I'm using. I'm not using an extensive list of mods actually, to be honest. It's just a few that help me making this game a bit more playable and a little bit more flexible when it comes to moving things, and to get more individualization here into the city, which is, at least for me, always a nice thing to see. So I would like to thank you again for joining me, and have a good one, and I hope to see you soon back again. Thanks again. Bye bye, and have a good one.